Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SCS number 441. And let us go over to the lobby. There we go. In the lobby, over on the left in red, we are joined by Chef Kohl's Schnitzel mit Pommes, with the pilots Alpha Sierra and Niels Jewel. And over on the right in blue, we're joined by Chef Zedion's Potatoes en Gratin, with the pilots Zedion and Daniel. And we've already made our way through a good chunk of the lobby game. So there's only 1 minute left until lock. Also, since I will be alone for the probably majority of this event, I'm gonna keep the music running during the lobby, so you guys have something to listen to. That is that isn't a lack of conversation. Okay. Not too much happening here, it seems. Final 30 seconds till lock are running. And we are locked. So it seems we'll be having an Artling, full of Artemis Crusader, versus a Squid and a pretty standard Junker. Well, we'll see how this works out. And ready up, everyone. Or not. Or not. Then I will gently assist you into the match. And off we go. We're loading onto Misty Mutiny. Be wary of mist and hopefully in your mutiny. And someone is taking a sweet time to load here. There we go. Ship number 1 is the Dancing Together. It's a Pyramidion powered by Alpha Sierra. It's nothing with Top Artemis Gatling Sight, Flak, and Artemis. Ship number 2 is the HMS Rage Engine. It is a Crusader powered by Niels Jewel, with a front Minotaur Watcher, mid-deck double Artemis, top deck double Gatling. Number 3 is the Squishy Cactus. It is a squid piloted by Daniel. On the front we have a Gatling, on the right side we have a Banshee, on the aft we have a Carronite. And number 4 is the Gizmo Dark. It's a Junker, piloted by Sputnik. Port side double Artemis, front Gatling, starboard side Gat Mortar. Also, excuse me, could someone tell me who that Dementio fella is? I was told I would be having Daniel here. We'll see. Squishy Cactus goes in. And Gizmo Dark also goes in for the Rage Engine, which sits down and is already broken. But Squishy Cactus lost the 2 of their engines and 2 of their guns to a Watcher. Dancing Together has made its way into the fight. Rage Engine has been the engines are knocked out. So that Crusader is not going to go anywhere, and that leaves the Dancing Together rather helpless in this double focus here. Rather, the Rage Engine can't really do anything about it until they get their engines going again. Dancing Together is broken, after Parma is already missing. Gatlings from both blue ships come out. Rage Engine has turned around, but with the mortar spam coming out of the Gizmo Dock, they have obtained the first kill. First kill for blue, also known as Chef Zillion's Potatoes en gratin. And that leaves the Rage Engine very lonely on the field. And Squishy Cactus tries to capitalize on that, but I think hit terrain before they could really go in. And Rage Engine is reversing into the city here. Signing to Hydro. Get their Artemi going. I presume they are broken though. No mortar out of the Gizmo Dock just yet. But I guess they won't, as this seems to be an Artemis kill. And second kill obtained. 2-0 lead for the blue team. 17-20 on the clock. Okay, blue team going back into their spawn. Rage Engine and Dance together, spawning in the south. In the not misty part of the map. Like, if you look around, look at the map, you'll see that the mist is mainly focused around the center area of the map. And then out here you have some clear skies. Also clear sightlines. And clear sightlines means clear shooting. That's not always something you want. Let's see, Gizmo Dock goes over the mountain. Actually goes over both mountains here. And the red team is going around the south. To the area that blue team isn't in anymore. Means that we might have a bit of a delay between to reach this next engagement. Yep, seems like blue team is just chilling in the center of the map, while the red team is moving up the eastern side of the map. Also seems like Gizmo Dock is going for a little bit of a field day. Bit of city exploration. Sightseeing. One could say. Nope, a bit of a bump with the Squishy Cactus. Yes, you can fuck off. Okay, blue team still taking in the sights. Red team, I mean, they have the clear sightline. Like, this is pretty clear. Area of the map, but then they see nothing. So they decide to move up, just slowly. Oh, no, we have a spot. That's probably coming from the Squishy Cactus over there. But in any case, it's a random rangefinder spot. Okay, now we have a few more spots out now. Actually, everything is spotted. Spots and shots. And the Gizmo Dock gets 2 of their weapons. Oops, sorry. Disabled. Squishy Cactus comes into the back line here. Once again targeting the Rage Engine. The red team decide to ignore the squid and instead both double focus the Gizmo Dock. Rage Engine gets broken and suddenly more than half the perma is missing due to Banshee spam. And the Gizmo Dock just dives through underneath. Dancing together. Oh, nope. Squishy Cactus eliminating the Rage Engine with a ram. Dancing together was reversing to keep arcs on the Gizmo Dock. Now got outmaneuvered by them. And Dancing Together is lonely on the field this time around. Sitting in the double focus from the blue team. Yeah, they need to work a little bit on the accuracy, like. But that is the break obtained. Now they'll do some tickling damage with the Atomai. Our squishy cactus moves up. They have the Banshee at the ready. There they go. Break obtained and the dancing together. Banshee goes out. And the Gizmo Duck obtains the kill with Artemis via 4-0 lead for the blue team with 12:50 on the clock. Okay. Oh, Rage Engine respawning, or that might have been a full spawn. Probably, but that's fine. Blue team moving into the area up ahead for the red team. Spot obtained on the dancing together. Also on the Rage Engine. And shots are out. Squishy Cactus gets spotted and immediately engaged. While the Gizmo Duck is just hiding in the clouds. But they have opened up on the dancing together, and the dancing together is probably smelling that there's something hiding in the clouds over there. As you get closer, they become visible. Dancing together appears to be the target of choice. I mean, they are the leading ship. They're going straight in for the dancing together for the Gizmo Duck. Miss the ram, and the Gizmo Duck just turns around, goes past, gets turned around rather, by the Rage Engine's Minotaur. And the dancing together gets broken. Gizmo Duck also gets broken though. That's okay. Gizmo Duck lost all of their guns there. And Squishy Cactus is also not looking all too fresh. They got popped. Oh, Squishy Cactus might actually turn out to be a little too squishy as they get finished off by the Crusader. Which is now lonely on the field. Decides to back down into a mountain. Interesting. And now Wild Hydro and jump over the mountain, I presume, from the blue junker here. And red team will probably keep up the pursuit. I mean, they are pushing. They will be pushing into a blue spawn then. Okay, but Gizmo Duck will be able to drop into cover here. The Squishy Cactus has returned, and will now be able to engage the red team on even terms here. Red team also coming over the mountain. Rage Engine not quite getting it. He has to do a second run. And that means the dancing together will have a bit of an exposed moment here. They are sitting alone in a double focus. But they manage in the second engine, second try, the Rage Engine makes it over the mountain. Dancing together gets broken. Motors go out. And dancing together's almost dead here. They are one break away from certain death. And there we go. With that final kill obtained, it will be the blue team obtain the victory with a final score of 5-1. And that means that Chef Zillion's Potatoes on Contour will move on to face Rob Aeronautics. And we will be right back as soon as I have that match together. Until then, enjoy the music. And we are coming back to the next lobby. There we go. Over on the left in red, we are now joined by Rob Aeronautics with the pilots Captain Jan and Hellfire. And over on the right in blue, we're once again joined by Chef Zillion's Potatoes en Gratin with the pilots Daniel and Sputnik. Okay. Wait, how do I just now realize that? That's fine. Wish you have nothing to say about the Bitrate? So there has been a little bit of a lobby game going on, as you can see. But we've reached that stage where it goes a little more stagnant. Also, once I've called the red team's ships out, or called them, I will be dropping the initial Rob. So it will be the La Rob and the Pioneer. Not the Rob, La Rob, and the Rob Pioneer. Oh, a little bit more lobby game going on. Oh, rather big change out of Daniel there. Changing the entire ship, prompting the Crusader counter out of Hellfire here. Okay, last change. Oh, that's another change. That's probably gonna be a minute. Oh, that's a change from blue. And we're locked. Let's see, that was sufficient time so red team could ask for the minute here. But they elect not to. And now I am joined by another voice in the casting booth. Good evening, Zennoch. The world can hear you.
Albeit for a limited time due to me just not having a match right now. And I can't think of anything better than to at least attempt to entertain everyone here and keep Sal from becoming insane.
Ah, too late.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah.
We have an infiltrator. And we do not have any more infiltrators.
Good. Well, I think we can just let the timer tick down here.
Perhaps. Close enough, I suppose.
Yeah. Ah, I see that some scores have appeared on the challenge. Good, good.
My input.
And off we go into Rob Aeronautics versus Chef Zedion's Potatoes en Gratin, with Zedion not piloting. And we're loading onto Fight over Fernfeld.
In which case, I'd actually have to state that it would probably be more appropriate to say sous chefs Zedion, but potatoes en gratin, whatever the bloody French is.
And ship number 1 is the Rob La Rob. It's a magnet piloted by Captain Yon. On the starboard side, we have a laser Artemis Watcher, and on the port side, we have Gatling Artemis Carronade. Ship number 2 is the Fear, not going with the Rob branding. Crusader piloted by Hellfire. Front, a Lumberjack Watcher, mid-deck Flak Mortar, top deck Hades Gatling.
Meanwhile, on the ship number 3, we have the Moon-class locomotive piloted by... Haven't seen this fellow before. Don't know his name, actually. It is a Crusader with the bottom deck Watcher Minotaur, middle deck Flak Gatling, top deck Hades Artemis, and ship number 4 is the Winds of Change piloted by the one and only Sputnik. It's a Judgment with front Minotaur, bottom deck Black and Mercury, and a back Flamer Heavy Carronade combo.
Indeed, and we already have the first spots and shots as the Rob has taken the cannon.
I have no idea what caliber that thing is.
A lot.
Probably really big.
On the scale of 1 to 10, I would propose 11.
Yeah, I think that thing probably is at least 1,000 millimeters.
I mean, considering the muzzle brake is about the size of a magnet.
Let's go for 3,000,
Yeah.
give or take. Anyways, red team opting for a split attack strategy, whereas blue team is opting for the sit out in the middle of the open.
In the middle of the open and snipe away, you mean?
We'll see how it goes for them, but
Well,
typically the players that play around cover tend to play a bit better.
well, I'm starting to realize you might have joined me for the exactly correct match, as this seems to be a sniping match.
So we need to talk about something that isn't sniping, or people just not hitting their shots, or just people just peeking in and out of cover.
Oh, the Fia is actually... Hellfire is put on his man pants and is charging forwards.
Brave.
Also,
Maybe foolish, but brave
uh,
nonetheless.
I'm stealing quotes from the Mighty Jingles because they're funny.
What's that?
The Mighty Jingles YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He covers World of Warships and World of Tanks replays. And he's British, so he has a certain type of humor.
That's certainly lovely to hear.
It seems that
Anyways,
Rob has
Fia's
moved in.
offensive is questionably ineffective.
Yeah, but the Moonglass locomotive has a Magnate Ex Machina.
Well, hey, at least I'm staring at something that's happening instead of
Sniping.
projectiles being flung at one another.
Yeah, but okay, the Winds of Change is utilizing their aft guns.
Or attempting to, before discovering that the balloon no longer exists, thanks to the Fia.
Ow,
Which also
Moonglass locomotive
showcases
broken.
watch at the face and deletes the Moonglass locomotive. Brought a
First kill
hammer.
obtained by the red team. And I presume the Winds of Change will follow shortly.
Give or take, although they are in fact abusing their sails and taking advantage of those winds to drift away. Granted, it's still not going to work out for them, seeing as how they have a laser pointed at them.
A laser, a lumberjack, actually...
Well,
Yeah,
they
just
are
a
actually getting
lumberjack.
some surprising distance. Red team apparently wishing to stabilize to fire
Okay,
more
so I can
accurately.
say the first kill was obtained by the red team, also known as Rob Aeronautics. There we go.
Yes.
Usually I would wait for that, for the second kill, because they tend to be very close together.
And so, yes. Anyways, the Winds of Change discovered that that's a rock.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, and Grump
Unfortunately,
gets
when
credited
steering
for
a
the kill.
judgment, it is oftentimes impossible to see what's going on behind you. In other words, ask your crew members what's coming up. A rock, an enemy
mean,
ship, or the
I would
open
say
field.
it's somewhat common practice to just yell at your gunner to sometimes look behind him.
Or the engineering staff, whichever is closer.
Yeah, I mean, but the gunner usually has the best field of view to the rear. Give or take.
Suppose so.
Okay,
Anyways,
we've
now we're
returned
back
to
with
the initial
long-range
combat.
slugging match. I would say Via's offensive close range was effective. Broke the stalemate, and they got a kill.
Played any good games recently?
Eh. Not really. Spot Hunt Showdown, though. Might try it out with some of the Goy folks.
Yeah, I think Water is very fond of playing it,
I noticed.
together with Law.
In the meantime, I was also attempting my classic Dark Crusade no deathless. Deathless. Yeah, I actually had a weird infatuation of doing that before Grant popularized the challenge.
Yeah, I still need to watch this video on Age of Mythology. I started watching it.
I willingly watched it. Though based off my uncle, who also is an avid strategy fan, and in fact introduced me to StarCraft, said he binged Age of Mythology as well quite a bit. Oh, goddammit, I shouldn't have exposed my information. Now everyone knows I have a bloody uncle.
Oh no! The whole... Wait, you're watching the stream, aren't you? I mean, if you're watching the stream, it's only... Oh! Right as I say that, the viewer count goes from 2 to 9.
Oh, for Emperor's sake. Emperor's sake.
Oh, and by the way,
bloody secret
someone got.
revelation.
I think someone got popped. No, oh, just almost.
What do we care? All it is just gonna be a long-range slugging match, and all we have to do is provide the bloody scenery. Nobody's gonna care about the commentary besides the visual representation of Hades shots missing, the laser going bzzz, and the lumberjack sometimes hitting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always curious, like, if people actually watch the like, listen to the commentary when they're watching these back.
Doubt it. Mostly it's for the tactical analysis.
I mean, I think. Oh, Winds of Change is actually charging in, so we might actually pay it. No, oh, wait, he's charging into a forward cover, rather.
A bit too aggressive of a push, or alternatively relying upon a, well, rock.
Okay, let's do something very cinematic. Let's change over the perspective to the other team. Oh.
Oh, the Moonglass locomotive has lost an engine.
Oh
And so has
no.
Via. We're now actually getting casualties on engines.
Yeah, it seems that the
Via's
teams have
broken,
entered. Oh
eating flak. Or
no,
what I presume to be
that was
slick.
the one thing that actually connected was a mark.
Oh.
Oh, Winds of
Right.
Change just popped into the face of the Rob.
Let's just call it the Rob because
Well,
Screw
I
that.
said I would call it the La Rob. I would cut the initial Rob.
I'm gonna skip the La Rob instead. Have fun.
Well, have fun to the hypothetical viewer that actually cares.
Yeah, mayhap.
If you exist, please say hi in chat.
Indeed. Because otherwise, I think, apart from Sal, a brick wall would be more interested in hearing our commentary.
I think Trevil watches these back sometimes with commentary.
Well, good for him, I suppose.
Yeah. Good chap.
So you can sometimes enjoy the mild insanity.
I
Just
mean,
mild.
I was asking him, yeah, like, we were talking about the previous SCS, and I was saying, like, yeah, you might
Via
have been
lost
able,
an engine. Repeat. Via lost an engine. Nothing happened.
you might have been able to tell that our mood was quickly deteriorating towards the end.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, I'm perfectly aware as to what happened last week.
That was a mess. But
I
I don't
agree.
wish to
I
repeat
wish-
anytime soon.
You stole the words out of my tongue. Are you a psycho?
Perhaps.
Okay. Where's the Inquisition?
Elsewhere.
Probably should
Off-world.
be put in the black ships. Until then, until I contact them, we actually have action as the Moonglass locomotive closes onto the Rob.
Yeah, the Moonglass locomotive is trying to close the distance, and suddenly they have
And
a
the
fear
Vias.
behind them.
We have a daisy chain going on.
Yeah, now the Winds of Change just needs to go into line now. Oh, the La got broken.
Close range flags, no arming time or distance. Still some effect, though, I
Fia
suppose.
actually gets caught with the pants down by the Moonglass, sorry, by the Winds of Change. But the Moonglass locomotive...
Oh, it's gonna be a ram. Oh, it's gonna be a ram. Oh,
No, it's gonna be scuffed.
That's a lot worse than I hoped. It was more
Oh,
like
but
a
Winds of
desperate
Change might go for the
screech.
ram.
Oh,
Oh.
that was also a desperate screech. Both of those rams get a 1 out of 10. They fucked up horribly.
Winds of Change might be going for the second attempt here.
Oh, break on the Fia.
No, they're just gonna
Flags
try
go out.
to flag the Fia into
And
next
the
week, but
locomotive broke. Which of
yeah.
the Crusaders will die first?
I'm gonna put my money onto the Moonglass locomotive.
Yeah, although by the look of things, the winds of change have readjusted. Oh, the
Yeah,
Fia's
but they're
decided
still
rotate
trying
its
to
fortunes.
flag spam the Fia while being within arming range.
Yeah, in the meantime...
Oh, actually, it might
Moonglass
be the Winds of
locomotive
Change
popped
going
itself.
down before anybody else.
Yeah, although the
gonna move
Moonglass
my camera
locomotive
over
is
there again.
at the edge of death.
Damn. I've moved the camera onto the Winds of Change, so now the Moonglass locomotive will die first.
Now they're drifting away. Just trying to keep both of them in frame. And
that was
Moonglass
that was
locomotive
bound to
disappears.
happen.
Although Red Team is still in the victorious position, seeing as how the winds of change just screwed up. mega.
Oh yeah. So, the Moonglass locomotive just exploded in the background. Because of course they
Meanwhile, the
did.
winds of change is down to 2 guns and 3 engines,
And I
attempting
think the
once
Winds of
again.
Change is about to hit the ground too hard.
Well,
Even
they
though
still have a balloon.
the Fia is struggling to go down there as they are a little too close to the mountain. But with the La coming close, ever so slightly closer. Oh,
An
ceiling?
attempt at
Ceiling board?
Watcher,
Yep.
1 engine out, and that's a balloon. I think the winds of change is screwed.
I tend to agree.
Boom goes the
Okay,
winds of
with
change.
that, I have to say rather scuffed engagement.
Most assuredly so.
Red team has obtained the lead. Sorry, solidified their lead, and is now 3 points ahead.
It also looks like that the requests for someone to write something in chat have gone unnoticed. In other words, I presume that the remainder of viewers, apart from me and you, are bots. In which
Let me
case,
look who is actually in chat.
I will respond in a manner that may
Okay, let's see.
actually be helpful to the robots.
We
Zero
have
1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 3.
3?
Yes.
Okay, we actually have Where Am I, Husky, Tears, Water, and Zetness in the chat.
Hello, teammate. As you may have noticed, I am currently casting.
Yes.
Also, expect me to scream at you the moment the match ends.
Are they playing Unrailed?
No clue.
Okay,
Looks like
we've
everyone's
returned
still
to the
playing
next
Nets.
round of sniping.
Or any attempts at marksmanship.
As we see Hades wildly flying across the field. Like, don't get me wrong,
Protect.
Hades looks
Look
cool
cool.
when being shot.
Most assuredly so.
Like, with that little bit of flaming tracer, that looks really cool.
Yep.
It would just be cooler if they would actually hit.
Well, you know, if they didn't have the impact of paper ball.
Like, let me just count that. Out of that Hades volley that just went flying onto the none hit.
Whereas this volley towards the Moonglass locomotive, only the first shot connected.
Oh, I'm not. Of course, I don't want to shame gunners, so I'm not gonna look at the crew list right now. Also, these
2
will probably be
hits
engineers.
on this volley.
But please, if you're firing such a good-looking weapon, make it hit.
The Moonglass locomotive broke!
Oh, and the Winds of Change decided to suicide.
What are they doing?
They went into the red team while their ally is wildly out of position.
The hell are you doing?
I don't know, but they're double broken.
The Winds of Change, discovering that their insane decision is going to get themselves killed,
Oh, but the Moonglass
called in its
locomotive
ally
has
for
finally
rescue.
made its way in. Rushing a
Actually
watch
got a
onto the
good watch on
field,
the
getting
field.
one engine. Red team still
And
hell-bent
grab
on
both
this...
Fear is kind of in a bad spot right now.
Yeah. Larab overshooting.
It actually will die soon enough with a bit of flak fire.
And the
Or
Fia
Artemis, that also works.
hit the ground too hard. Oh, well, got flagged, got atomized, whatever.
In the meantime,
Winds
the
of Change is
Moonglass
broken, and
locomotive
they're
on
gonna
the
hit the ground
offensive.
too hard.
Aggressive Watcher. It's
dang.
2 guns. Big hydrogen shooting for the moon.
To infinity and beyond!
Anyways, Larab taking advantage of this airtime to proceed escape plan.
Yeah, they're gonna go over this mountain here by the cannon. And they're gonna drop into the cover with their ally behind the hill.
Indeed, blue team on the pursuit, wishing to clean up what's left, or get their last kills. Yeah, also, it seems that we now have 13 viewers, and seeing as how my quest, even for a robot speak, was ineffective. I don't know what
Yeah,
else
I think like most viewers are just watching to see when the match is over.
Yeah. What do you think? Should I start hissing in Tao speech? Or something like that? Can't
That
claim
would be
to do it
heresy.
same how. Depends. Some Ordo Xenos Inquisitors actually do practice the alien tongues to get a better understanding of their foe before grinding them into gristle.
Yeah, but I always thought of you as a commissar, so...
Let's just leave it at this. Some commissars know how to talk orc. Eh. Although, to be honest, from what I've noticed, the orc language typically is a beat to the head, or a punch, or whatever. It's typically physical contact over actual speech.
Hmm. Reminds me of the meme, like an orc assembling taking a Kia set and turning it into a stomper. And then you just have the Mechanicus in the background like, what?
I believe that was a gargant.
Yeah, I mean... Big orc walker thingy.
Yes.
Let's see.
Moonglass
Oh, Winds of
locomotive got a
Change
heavy
might
fire.
be going over the wall here. Fia fires a watcher at something.
Well, granted, last time it actually worked out for them, but for all the wrong reasons. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh, Winds of Change decided to drop very fast, even though they weren't
And
popped.
Moonglass locomotive
Lucas
broke.
Locomotive moves in and gets broken and gets killed.
Dead. Double focus. Very
Yeah.
effective.
Oh, Winds of Change though deciding forwards is the way to go. They probably just
Are they
wanted to
hoping
be
to
over.
charge past the red team ships? Because that is extremely, utterly not gonna work for them.
Yeah. That might very well get them killed. We'll see, we'll see. A valiant charge, I guess. Just
Especially with Lara
away
and
from the
trying
enemy.
to snipe their engines. Unfortunately. Actually, I can't say
Oh,
that. I
there
don't
goes the
mean
balloon.
Artemis School of Accuracy. Yet.
Okay, the
They are
Moonglass
committed to
Locomotive is
escape.
back. Opening fire on the La.
A surprisingly well executed escape.
Yeah, but that's with the how much they're overshooting due
Holy
to drift.
Emperor! I'm
That's
at
gonna...
20,000 fuel rods.
Oh, they...
Precisely.
Oh. Well, stop watching.
No.
Yeah, I really need to put something in there.
Mayhap. Almost forgot, we didn't actually have that discussion after yesterday.
Okay, Moonglass Locomotive has been broken, and half of them is gone. More than half of them is gone.
Afia is charging, wishing to finish off the last kills so that they
It
can
seems that
kill.
the Winds of Change just got ignored. And with that, it will be Rob Aeronautics obtain the victory. Final score of 5-1, I believe. Yeah, 5-1. And they will now move on to face, I think, Kill Team Alpha. Indeed, Kill Team Alpha. And that means that Zennoch will also depart now. And as always, we
At
will be
least
right
until, well, until...
soon.
I don't want to say we win, but probably like something like that.
Hmm. And as always, I will be right back as soon as I have everything together. Until then, enjoy the music. And we're coming back once more. And this time around, on the left and red, we have Raab Aeronautics, with the pilots Captain Jan and Hellfire, and over on the right in blue, we're joined by Kill Team Alpha, with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Water It's Me. That was not gunning, that's curious. Need to assume gamer position here. Okay. Seems like red team isn't changing up that much. Oh, Jan is going for the triple Artemis again. While over on the blue team we also see 3 Artemi just split between the ships. Okay, a change. Oh, so much is happening. I know why I'm having the music running in the background here. But I guess my background should turn on a little bit more. Should see if I can license some other music. Okay, final minute is ticking down. Until lock is ticking down. I just noticed a wide variety in ammo choice here. Over on the red team. Triple charged and triple Zennoch. Actually quad charged on the magnet there. Interesting. And 30 seconds left until lock. Okay, that puts it over to red team. And that puts it over to blue. And... ships are locked. Kinda expecting a minute out of the blue team here. Or not. Okay, ready. Well, next time, please don't ask for the minute when it's 6 seconds to start. Ask for it immediately. Well, that song's gonna take a while. And of course, in the minute, the lobby game is really picking up the pace. A lot of changes happening, but this time I don't need to pay too much attention, because there's only one overtime. And ships are locked for real this time. Doesn't... I mean, okay, a little bit has changed. Well, 2 ships have changed, to be precise. I think that's about it. It's a little more... It's a bit more than nothing. Okay, I see loadouts being adjusted. And ready up, gentlemen. And off we go. There we go. We're loading onto the Relict Deception. The map with the Relict. South. No, sorry, north of Oblivion South, that way. Ship number 1 is the Raub Industries. It's a goldfish, piloted by Captain Jan. Front carronade, right side flamer, left side gat mortar. Ship number 2 is the Fia. It's Crusader, piloted by Hellfire. Lumberjack Watcher up front, Artemis Banshee in the middle, and Artemis Gatling on the top. Number 3 is the AI ship, Do Not Join. It's a squid, piloted by Tears of Fuel. Front Artemis, right side Gatling, aft Mortar. And lastly we have Man the Aft Guns. The Judgment, piloted by Water It's Me. Front Lumberjack, Hades Artemis, and rear Watcher Poon. Okay, red team is pushing forwards, rather low in altitude. Rub industry is moving up. Going straight for the AI, for the squid here. Squid losing the balloon. Fish turning for the judgment. Okay. Squid on fish, duel down there. While the Fia is going for the man the aft guns. Which is partially ignoring the Fia. Oh man, the aft guns actually got double broken there, and they have Fia shooting up their ass. The squid comes in to save their ally. But it would be difficult to see if they can actually save them, and the answer is no. First goal obtained by the red team, also known as Rob Aeronautics, and that means the squid is now on the run from the red team, which decide to stop the pursuit in the middle of the map. Red team is actually sitting in the more sitting on the blue side of the map. Via now pushes in, and that means the squid will be able to reverse towards their spawns. There we go. Judgment is on the field, all the way in the west. Okay, red team circled around and is now coming in for the next round. Man the Afghans. Oh, sorry. Goldfish immediately going for the squid again. While the judgment is just going for the Fia, which is also charging in. Okay, Fia got popped. So did the squid. The squid is firmly on fire down there. And going straight into the wall, it seems. Oh, that's a prime opportunity for a watcher from the Fia there. Yep, there we go. Squid is double broken and they've lost almost everything. Only thing they're still holding on to is a gun. Singular. But the man, the Afghans, has managed to shove their ass up the Fia. Firing a watcher into them. Squid broken. The Fia is not having such a very good time with the judgment up their ass, but they managed to maneuver in a way to get the judgment away from thrown off. But it won't last. Mr. Water is hell-bent on using his aft guns here. Poon goes out. Does indeed connect. So the Fia will continue to rub along the valley of the of the judgment here. In the meantime, the Rub Industries has finished off the squid here, and they will now join the fight. So while Walter was very successfully forcefully distracting Hellfire from this from the squid, Jan was very much capable of finishing the squid off. Okay, squid actually spawning. Oh, is that attached to the tip? No, okay. Okay, Judgment gets finished off. 3-0 lead for the red team. With 14:20 on the clock. Question is now, where will the judgment spawn as red team? Ah, you can spawn outside. Okay, you can spawn over there where the squid spawned as well. So here besides this rock. This one? Yeah, pretty much right here. Okay, red team is moving east through the relic, while the squid is moving west outside. There we go, the judgment has spawned. They get instantly spotted. Curious. Also instantly get unspotted. Oh, and there we go. Next round is going as the squid pokes away at the Rob Industries. And the judgment is now joining in. Well, Goldfish comes charging in once more. Artemis and Lumberjack go out. Hades also goes out. Okay. Oh, curious what's gonna happen now as the Goldfish seems to be in not quite the optimal position, but that might have just fixed itself. As the Fia comes in, tries to watch the squid, so that they just don't know what they were actually trying to shoot here, because it certainly wasn't the squid. Okay, Rob Industries got double broken, but the squid is dead. They get finished off by a watcher from the Fia, that is, this time around is actually on target. That leaves the Afghans on fire, but they have free reign over the Rob Industries for the moment. Question. Have you brought any kill guns? No, you haven't. Okay. Via has moved out and is now showcasing that you can shoot the Lumberjack almost straight up. And the Afghans will shove themselves into them. They get broken. The squid is back on the field. As red team only needs one more kill. Fia rams the Afghans into the mountain. They will obtain a break and they will delete half the judgment, actually bumping them up as well. Oh, but the squid just got double broken. Seems like this will be a race of which one of the blue ships will die first. Okay, both blue ships were broken again. There we go, the Afghans is broken again. They're stuck on a rock. Or they bumped onto a rock. Fia's poking away with their banshees. Gatling goes in. Squid gets broken again, but it will be the Afghans, the judgment, being the final casualty. And with that, it will be Rob Aeronautics obtain the victory. The final score of 5-0. And we will now move on. And we will now follow Kill Team Alpha as they face off against either Chef Zillion's Potatoes and Gratin or Sonic's Community Skirmish 2. And as always, we will be right back as soon as I have that together. Until then, enjoy the music. And once more, for the second to last time, we are returning to an active lobby, and for hopefully the remainder of the event, I will be joined by Trevil.
Good evening.
And in the lobby, on the left in red, we are joined by Kill Team Alpha, with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Water It's Me, and over on the right in blue, we have Chef Zillion's Potatoes en Gratin. Even though in this case it should probably rather be Chef Sputnik's potatoes, as Zillion isn't piloting.
Yeah. Potatoes are definitely involved.
Well, I don't think they have any Norwegians or Irishmen on their teams. Maybe potatoes aren't involved.
Ah, wow.
Ah,
Shouldn't you include the Germans there as well?
I mean, if you want to go that path, sure, then let's include the Germans and the Latvians
And I
as
think
well.
the Dutch can go there as well, so, well.
Well, actually, so first of all, I need to pay at least a little bit of attention here because we might get a minute request.
Yep.
Our red team seems to be fairly set on what they want to play, so maybe not. And we're locked. No, okay, that seems to be fairly set. It's actually the two one was French, the other one was from the Senegal. They were actually saying like, "Ah, you Germans, you always eat potatoes with everything."
Yeah, well, it's kind of true.
I mean, they're not wrong. They're also not right. We don't eat potatoes with everything. Just
No.
almost everything.
And rightly so. Potatoes are awesome.
Potatoes are good. Rice is also good. Noodles are also good.
Yeah.
Okay, and off we go into match number, I don't know, 7? I think it's 7. And we are going on to Kangen Ambush. The, as I like to say, least hated map of them all. And ship number 1 is the Terminal Ape. It is a Corsair pilot, but he is a fuel, front watcher, right side Gat watcher, left side Flamer watcher, and aft Poon. And ship number 2 is Dennis's Dimension, Magnet, powered by Water It's Me, with a left side Gat Artemis watcher, and right side Gat Mortar Caronate.
And on blue, ship number 3, the Moon Glass Locomotive, piloted by Dementia. It has a lumber and watcher fronts, mid-deck Banshee Gets, and then back-deck Hades, and then is another Banshee. Splendid. Ship
Oh
number
god.
4, a Magnate, Danny's Divination, piloted by Sputnik. Heavy guns are Carol Watcha, then we have front deck Flamer with a mortar and a mid-deck Banshee Gatling.
Also, Dennis's Dimension and Dennis's Divination is absolutely not going to be confusing whatsoever.
No.
So let's just say Dimension and Divination.
Yeah.
I mean, also saying the Magnet will be confusing, so...
Yeah, the yellow Magnate is yeah.
It's only marginally better.
Yeah. Wait,
Well,
I see
Divination
someone
is
going.
charging in against the Ape here. And they're gonna be met by a Watcher coming out of the Dimension. Phenomenal Watcher, actually. They're
Wow.
destroying all guns and breaking the armor in the process. Now, if only they had some decently timed follow-up. Well, there we go. That's a mortar.
This helps.
And the Terminal Ape comes in
Whoa,
for the butt ram.
Ram. Why
Ram
not?
into the terrain? Not quite.
No. But it still loses all its engines with the Watcha there, so it's just sitting.
Yeah, and I'm fairly certain that the Corsair will just sit down on the Divination.
It tries to.
Seems
but
like it's gonna be
well,
mortars.
works.
Mortars indeed.
Muga's locomotive only now moving backwards. Should have.
I
Maybe
mean,
got the captain's school there.
they tried. They were trying to support their ally until the final second.
Mm.
And I think they're gonna get out. So with that, Kill Team Alpha has obtained the first kill.
Red is pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
The
well, it's
Mungus
nice if these
locomotive
lobbies can hit.
has a sufficient reverse speed for its ally to come back, at least respawn, and they should be in the fight before the red team actually connects.
Terminal Ape going for an elaborate flank here.
He might be trying to ride the pipe. No, he's
going
turning
over the
beforehand.
mountain. In
That's
between
not going to be
little
a pipe. Ah, that's a shame.
squeezy hole.
No, but does a Corsair fit? Ah, yeah, Corsair fits. Will it be
But
expected?
Muga's locomotive
Absolutely.
is- yeah.
Oh wait, does it fit? Yeah, it does.
It's through. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, Munga's locomotive is already positioned for that, so like, it was obvious that he was going for it.
Yeah,
Like-
he dropped a underneath below these clouds. Hopefully, probably to
I mean,
lose spots, but
the
it was
perfect
just long
flank
enough.
would have been
Yeah.
to feint that way and then go through the eastern passage around and come through the center instead.
Wow.
That would have been really elaborate. Okay, done is his divination, pushing the dimension.
They're not-
Dimension deciding to ignore the divination, instead pushing hard on the
on the
locomotive here.
Crusader, yeah.
And they might even be going in for a bit of a ram. Not quite.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
never
that's
mind.
more than a bit of a ram. Yeah.
That is a
it's a
ram.
good ram.
And with that,
Now
the locomotive has been shut down, I guess.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a quick good pun, but I couldn't think of one.
Huh.
Well, I guess you could say the moon glass got shattered.
Huh.
But for now, divination will meet its end at the hands of the floor. With some assistance from Watcher and Mortar.
Yeah.
This
Moon
locomotive
glass
actually
locomotive did
respawning.
respawn.
That might have been a force spawn. It took them quite a while to get that next kill.
They are in a cloud, but he did put
Yeah,
a
but
bit of
Red,
moonshine.
I think Red Team, like,
They're
they have
sniffing it out.
eyes on the western spawn.
Yeah.
So they are fairly certain where that blue ship is.
With the Hades,
And
definitely.
they have opened fire. Okay, divination has respawned as well. Terminal Apes decide to just go ham onto the locomotive, it seems.
The
While the dimension is going for the divination. Oh. That's like one of the terror sides of being a Crusader pirate, like seeing a Corsair pop up in your face.
Yeah. They did get popped though, finally, at least with the Banshees.
Yeah. Oh,
But
divination
it's-
is broken. And they've already lost more than half their perma. While the dimension has only suffered a bit more. I'll just...
Divination
went
is
down to
riding the
half health.
pipe.
Oh.
Just pop the damn thing before it's too late.
Okay, divination got popped. I assume you're talking about the Terminal Ape.
Yep.
Terminal Ape is very happily spraying the Watchers into the general direction of the Moonglass locomotive. Not really disabling anything, just being a pain, I guess.
Yeah, but it now turns for the divination.
But the question is, will the Terminal Ape reach the divination before it dies?
Oh, it's up to speed now. Here she comes.
Yep, there they go. Come in for the ram,
Boink.
and there we go. The Dennis's divination met its end at the hands of the Terminal Ape. Apes together strong, I guess.
Almost pops. Oh, it is popped now. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's... Okay, they're gonna drop too low to actually connect with the Moongus locomotive. But with both red ships pushing hard onto the Moongus locomotive, they're not gonna survive this.
Well.
Okay, Dennis's divination might be
That's
able to do a bit of a surprise movement. But... like, this
Yeah.
is the moment where I always realize that how big Canyons
Stuff
actually is. Like,
yeah. You can
we're
fight
just
here.
now reaching the map border. Okay, Terminal Ape discovers a divination in their backyard and decides,
Yeah.
okay, let's kill that instead. Well, the dimension might actually go down here as they... Yep, they did.
Yes.
But
But
divination will
divination is
follow
double
shortly.
broken.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Terminal Ape decides to reverse. Watcher goes out into the divination.
But-
This is a bit of a scuffed setup
Wow.
here.
This should be a kill though. This red
Okay,
ship cannot go
divination gets
anywhere.
Watchered again.
No engines, no
Oh,
armor.
but the Terminal Ape got Watchered. They lost almost everything.
Everything. There she goes.
And now they're dead. Okay. So, 4-2. With 11:55 on the clock.
But only a half blue magnet left.
And I know we always get told we should be neutral, but I'm fairly certain that Red Team has this.
Well, we're neutral in this who is our favorite, but we can at least guess. which way it is going, right?
I guess. On the other hand,
It will be a hell of a lot of fight for blue if they pull this up. This will be
if they pull this off,
It's
very
brilliant.
well deserved and
It's uphill
amazing.
battle. Yeah.
I just doubt it. Like considering how red team has been performing, how blue team has been performing.
Well, it did have to spawn while the red ships were near, so they had little time for setup. Maybe it can do something else now here.
Yeah, okay. We will have the first spots here as the German ape is peeking over the mountain. Being shot at by the Moongas locomotive.
Who's shooting that lumber there, Sedion?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Genesis Dimension is somewhat moving up to the middle. Divination has positioned to intercept anything that comes through the middle. But the Terminal Ape is just lurking around the corner.
It could, loses his spots at trying to move forwards.
Okay, Munga's
Should have
locomotive
spotted again.
is... Oh, they're actually trying to flank the German Ape here, but they're gonna get outflanked by the Dimension. If the Dimension would actually push forwards, there we go. That's a Magnetic Machina.
And now the ape in the back. Oh, that's
that's a dead
this is
Crusader.
not where you want an ape to be.
Yeah. Like, the Munga's locomotive gets stopped by the ally bumping them.
Yeah.
And then with the crossfire,
GG.
they go down. And with that will be Kill Team Alpha obtaining the victory here with a final score of 5-2. Meaning they will get another shot against Rob Aeronautics in the finals. And as always, we'll be right back as soon as I have that together to then enjoy the music. And for probably the final time, we are going back into the lobby as it is indeed time for the finals! Hyper!
I've listened to so much Scooter this weekend. Hours of it.
Over on the red, on the left in red, we are joined by Rob Aeronautics with the pilots Captain Jan and Hellfire, and over on the right in blue, you see them for the third time in a row now, it is Kill Team Alpha with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Water It's Me. Now I have a question. Will we see Kill Team Bravo next week, and then Kill Team Gamma or Charlie after that, and then Kill Team Delta, and so on and so forth?
Only one way to find out.
I guess so.
Keep tuning in.
Now, actually, one thing I was curious about.
Tell me about
Do
it.
you think anyone is actually watching the streams with the
No.
sound active?
No. They're
And
not.
do you think anyone is watching them back while also
Yeah.
listening to the commentary?
I do.
Well, I think you're the
Oh.
unicorn.
Maybe. Yeah. I think most of the things we're saying is useless. But you had a massive discussion with Zennoch about Star Wars last time. Something. I don't know.
Yeah, like, we both have
I
a
listened to
tendency,
it.
if it's a sniping match, we just
Yeah.
both go and talk about something else.
No. I noticed.
Like, a sniping match might be interesting for the players, but for the caster, it's like, that gun got destroyed. Or they
Yeah.
got popped.
Yeah, not much happening, I guess.
So yeah, Zennoch and I just always... I mean, we have a tendency to go on to talk about something completely different anyway. But especially in sniping matches. Okay, speaking of active, look at the lobby game.
Yeah.
There has been...
But Hellfire maybe still not be back, so this could be.
Now, he said 30
Oh.
seconds, so he
Yeah,
must be
he
back
had
now.
this- Yeah. You never know.
No, there's changes happening in his crew loadouts. I think I just saw something move there.
Hmm.
Well, since blue team just changed a bit more, the red team is very much able to ask for the minute. Even though, as I once again would like to say, if you want to ask for the minute, please don't say it's 6 seconds away from match start. Say it 6 seconds after the ships were locked. Speaking of which, No, Hellfire's ready up, so he is certainly back.
Mm,
We're locked. I don't think anyone gets a minute here, so... Let's see if anybody readies up a bit earlier. Even though I have my doubts. There's a few captains, I feel like, that just have a tendency to never ready up.
I'm not really sure actually. Or maybe I'm just lucky that I don't fly with these captains often.
Hmm. Well, speaking of captains never readying up.
Ah, well, Water and Jan are definitely probably suspects here. I don't know.
Water, definitely.
Water.
Would you be
Yeah,
so
water,
kind
I
to get us
guess.
going?
Yeah, I thought you might ask that. Are you? Yeah, there we go. Are you sure
Yeah,
not
it's
to
like,
ask, but
if you have to do it, I have to press one button less, because I don't
Yeah.
need to put on my hide screen.
Ah,
I have it bound to a thumb button for exactly that reason.
oh wow.
But also we're loading onto Throne or Throwdown, so this match will either take 10 minutes or 23. And that might be 15 minutes of random circling.
How about just break the walls? Nobody breaks the walls. I don't get it. Should just break the walls.
They don't want to hurt the wall's feelings.
Well,
Walls are ships too?
well.
Oh, someone is taking a sweet time to load here.
Yeah, which is weird because
This is like the
previous
third
match was
time ever
instantly
I'm
loaded.
seeing the timer tick down.
Huh.
Okay, ship number 1 is the Rob. It's a magnate pilot by Captain Jan. On the starboard side, we have Double Artemis Watcher. On the port side, we have Gat Artemis Caronate. Ship number 2 is the Fear Crusader piloted by Hellfire. Front Lumberjack Watcher, mid deck Artemis Banshee, top deck Banshee Gatling.
Ship number 3, the Sosok Satanist, piloted by Tears Fuel. On the buckboard side, we have a Minotaur. Wait, how the fuck? I've lost it. Ooh! We have a Minotaur Artemis Gatling, and on the starboard side, we have a Watcher Gatling and an Artemis. And on ship number 4, the Denny's Dimension, piloted by Water is Me. It's a Magnate. On the right side, let me just check. This has a Hades, Artemis, Lumberjack, and on the left side, Gatling, Artemis, and Watcher.
Are you telling me you're not recognizing the guns immediately while looking at them?
The problem is for some reason, I don't know how to zoom in effectively.
When you're
W and
focused on a ship,
S.
it's W and S, yeah.
Yes, so what I now had to do is use square brackets and then swing around. I'm just, I'm not doing the spectator stuff a lot.
Speaking of things happening, the Rob got popped. Broken, I mean.
That's smooth. Yeah, sure. Speaking of things happening, we were definitely speaking of things happening. As they do, Fia is spinning wildly.
Oh, Fia
gets
is broken actually. And more than half their life is missing. They're living that half life, too.
Rappel-a-rap. Moving in on
this
the
dimension got broken.
If-
Oh, things are happening. This is a game of this year. Indeed. Sorry.
Still, if you're thinking about kill guns, not really there.
I mean,
On
triple
Red, they have
Artemis can
triple
kill.
Artemis,
It
but
just
you have
takes
the
a while
3
longer.
people. Yeah,
I mean, if you're trying hard enough, anything can kill.
sure. But
It's
these
just
are
time
not
to
kill
kill.
guns. These are guns of which you can kill.
But yeah, like, explosive damage is definitely lacking.
Yeah.
Maybe Banshee spam can do the trick. Speaking of which, first kill obtained by...
No.
Sorry, by Red
Team Blue?
Rob Aeronautics. Even though
Yeah.
the Fia shortly followed. Sorry, I was a bit confused. Luckily I have buff kids to tell me which team died
Gets
first.
a break, but Jan is reversing,
Oh,
and now he's going forward again. The
La
break let
Rob
him
has
stop,
actually had lost 4 guns here. Still success in deciding to pull back into the safety of his ally. Also, I just noticed we're doing a Crusader Magnet mirror here.
It's nice.
Eh.
Well, nice.
I can count the ships I've seen today on one hand. Actually, I can't. Sad. Shame. Magnet, Crusader,
Well.
Fish, Pyrrha, Judgment, Squid. Ah, fuck it, 6.
Yeah, that's. I also seen a spire, but it might have been in script.
That was not on stream, though.
No.
I've also seen a Junker. Okay, it's 7.
Ah, no, this was not on in scrim. I have definitely just seen a spire. Yeah, it got murdered. Like spires.
Okay, next engagement is going. Dance dimension. It seems we're having a rather severe case of shooting at boxes.
Yep.
Oh, and Hades goes out onto the Rob, but the Rob is actually a cover. But still some disabled on. Oh, Dance dimension pushing forwards, but Hades goes out. If only it would actually connect.
Well, 2 of 5.
6? I don't know, I haven't shot Hades in forever.
Oh, these hits. Dennis did get popped.
Like, the last time I did competitive piloting is 2 years ago.
Huh.
More or less.
Dennis is getting pushed back. Will get double broken here. No follow-up because he's in cover fast enough. Water is still using kerosene there, by the way. Keeps.
Or maybe he just doesn't feel like with moonshine. So,
Yeah, but
have you watched any good movies recently?
nope. I'm very sorry. I even once I was yelling at you that you were saying all the wrong stuff about Star Wars.
I don't
Uh,
remember what we were talking about.
Well. Yeah.
Like, I think we were agreeing that 7, 8, 9 are essentially shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not even essentially, they are shit.
Yeah.
Do you not agree?
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, I haven't even watched the most last one.
I mean,
Because
that entire
I was
movie
just
can
done
be
with it.
summarized in one quote, and that is somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah.
Which is an actual
Yeah.
quote from the movie.
Oh really? It is. Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know. Oh, that's so cheesy. Oh, come on. These people have make no effort anymore.
You know, it's all in the name of money.
Oh well. The stupid thing is you can also earn money by doing something which is nice. So why
Yeah,
not
and not
just-
manage to piss off your entire fan base in one scene.
Yeah.
I
Which
mean,
are
the entire
fucking
plot just makes no
midichlorians.
sense whatsoever.
No, but this is all these new movies are just.
I mean, 7 is just 4 but bigger.
Yeah.
5 is 8 but... sorry, 8 is 5 but worse.
Well, everything is worse because 5 is the best one. Empire is the best one, without a doubt.
I mean, and Star Wars 8 could have been over in like 5 minutes. Like, you get the
Huh.
opening credits, or the opening roll, text scroll,
Hmm?
then the Dreadnought comes in, destroys the Rebel cruiser, movie over.
Ah. Yeah. 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 Well, I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but I totally believe you.
Or alternatively, if the Dreadnought for some reason decides to shoot at the base first still, they are chasing that cruiser for like forever.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not have another, like one ship go ahead, come around, come back.
Yeah.
Or turn around, come back, and engage from the front. Boom. Movie over.
Huh.
And this entire last stand, in the end, they're doing a last stand in a bunk on like on a planet where they have like a fortified base and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, the First Order has dreadnoughts. Just orbital bombard the whole place.
Yeah.
Turn it into
Makes sense.
smithereens.
It could have been done so much faster, which doesn't hold for this match, by the way, because the last 5 minutes,
Yeah, nothing really
nothing
happened.
much has happened. I'm sure people who are fail saving, I think, are working very, very hard, and people who shoot Artemids Artemis are also
I mean,
having a
Artemis
lot
is
of
very
fun.
busy shooting Artemis.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, but something might be happening as the Rob is pushing onto the Dennis's dimension here.
Well, pushing is a
So,
big word, but it's
I mean,
moving
he's
forward.
inching forwards
Yes.
and decides to reverse. As right as we
Yeah,
say that. Oh, but
because
he's positioned
Fia is just
himself
not really
perfectly for
helping
the
out
Sosak
there.
Saturnus to fire his Watcher and absolutely do nothing. Wow. Okay. Like, what were the things you were really disagreeing with?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. The Rogue One. You liked Rogue One. I fucking hated it. I think this was my most trigger. Yeah.
I mean,
Or Zennoch liked it. I don't know. But
yeah,
I
I mean,
just
I
fucking
kind of
hate
like
it.
Rogue One as well. It's like,
I fucking hate it.
I
Scene
somebody,
1. Here is the hero. He's an absolute asshole. Well, fuck you. Sorry, Mr. People from Twitch. That is probably not language with pardon
no,
my
no, no, you can swear.
Dutch.
It's Twitch. It's not YouTube. Also, even for YouTube, we are well beyond the first 30 seconds of the video, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, like, we are 1 hour, 1 hour and 43 minutes in. We're fine.
Nice.
God, I always
Ooh,
feel so...
Rap gets popped.
Oh, wow. I
Fiat
always feel so
gets a lot of
bad
content.
when, like, even the edited down VoDs are, like, 8 gigabyte uploads.
Yeah. Rap double broken.
Yeah, double broken, suffering
But,
maybe a scratch, I don't know.
but blue is not really pushing
but
forward.
blue
Well,
is-
Sosak is pushing against the wall. That doesn't help.
Blue is actually coming around the corner. They've slow pushed Brett.
Well,
Oh,
no, they're not.
they
They're still
were.
moving backwards.
What,
They
Fia?
were, but then the Crusader bumped. But can they now
Fia
trap
is
the
in a
Fia
very interesting
behind
position
in these
here.
railroads? Yeah. No, they can't. Fia just...
If Sussex the 10 just moves like 10 meters forwards, they can absolutely shoot the Fia.
Yeah.
And now blue team is pulling back. Who has first kill? Red team, okay.
Yeah, red does. So why should they?
Okay, place your bets, people in the Twitch chat that are not even listening to us. Will we go into overtime? Yes or yes? But yeah, I mean, they somewhat successfully killed Star Wars off, so I have my hopes up for the new Dune
Ooh.
movies. Oh, Rob, well, sorry,
Rap
Rob
gets
got double broken.
something.
No.
Yeah. Can they now make use of this to go forward on the Fia? It is a Crusader if you push it enough. Hades
Oh.
and Gatling tries to hydro
okay.
out though.
Fia really exposed
broke.
themselves. Broken, half the perma missing.
Rap must intervene. Force
Oh, but
itself
now they have
not
that.
down. Double focus. Here she comes.
Yeah, they have that switching motion going now. Like one ship comes in, the other pulls back. It won't be as lethal because the Saturnus is forced back. That's just
But
dimension.
still, red lost a lot of the armor of perma there.
Yeah, like the Fia lost half the perma there
Yeah.
in just one break. I mean, it's
Rap-
a Crusader. Crusaders are
keeps
somewhat
going.
squishy. Fia is broken again. Don't know what to look at. I'm always looking at the wrong fights. Also, Saturnus lost both their engines. But Rob is so kind to maneuver into their gun arcs.
Yeah, always nice. It's broke though.
Oh, and Fia is stuck on the floor for some reason.
Raap coming in the double focus again.
So, yeah.
Popped.
Oops, Dance's Dimension has the high ground.
But
Fia is
might
coming
eat a
back.
Watcha in the back. Should take care there.
I don't think so. I don't think Fia can be fast
No,
enough for that.
Still far.
Especially with the Sussex Saturnus being in the backline here. And
Raap
Jan kills
double breaks.
himself on terrain.
By the way, F0.
Yes. Ah, Zedion isn't here, so otherwise it would be in chat.
Well, yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so blue team has obtained a kill. 2-1. Huzzah! Only took them like 10 minutes.
Well, they now the tables are turned, and blue team can sit it out.
Yeah. Yeah, red team has now somewhat has to make a move. Let's see how long it will take them.
Is on red.
Yeah, red team has to take the initiative. Unless, of course, blue team just feels like keeping on pushing. That can also happen. So we'll take this moment to point out that if the blue team ends up winning this one, we will have a second final match. Match in the finals. Something like that. If red team wins, red team has won. But if this trend continues like this, we will see another ship getting killed in about 10 minutes, and the match is over by then.
Rob's taking a lot of damage, fire here.
Yeah, Fia is also
get
taking
popped
quite a lot of heat.
immediately. But where comes at some point the lumber will start firing again and it will get popped.
There's a lot of Artemis happening. Also Minotaur.
There's the Hades.
Yeah.
No. Oh, here's the lumber again. Ooh, ooh! Look at that balloon. Ah, it's gone.
Yeah, I guess it's time for a round of compliments to the lumber gunners. They've pulled off some amazing work in this match so far. So shout out to all the lumber gunners.
Raap far away. Again, double focus. Maybe can get some.
Ah, but no, the
Fia
Sussex
here.
Saturninus is not in a position.
Sussex
Fia
is
is like
not
really,
there.
really low. Oh, but Dennis's
Classic
dimension might be able
Hellfire
to rain.
gameplay. There's the
Oh,
Sussex.
nope, there's the
Fia
Sussex
will-
Saturninus.
Fia will go up. Breaks in
Break
the process.
obtained.
Lost. Sussex joins in.
Oh, but
But
that was a
ram.
lot of hydro.
Yeah.
Oh, and this might leave Sosek on the double focus right here.
Ooh, yeah.
Decide to still commit on the Fia, get Watched. Those 3 guns and that.
And he
Fia
should go
gets
for the
broken.
Fia here instead of focusing on the Raap. But
Okay,
Fia
Fia's dead.
gets dead.
But Sussex Saturnus would
Will
probably
also
follow
die.
here.
And then he is
Gonna get
in.
They're gonna get rammed. But also get off the map, get off the map border. Damn it.
If they're able to survive, they're strong inside red spawn.
Okay. Larab,
But-
double broken again. Okay, they're gonna go
Yeah.
down here and they're not gonna be able to get the Sussex Saturnus with them. At least that would be unlikely. There we go, they get finished off. 4-1 lead for the blue team. Fia
Yeah,
spawned all the way as far north as they could.
This is the time where you go looking for a new Crusader, I guess.
I mean, they could very comfortably reset, yes.
Well, it's then for 3, right? So then if you lose next encounter,
but-
you're done.
No, like, if the Crusader resets, it's 4-2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for 4, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so they're
Doesn't
still in a position where they can, where I say they can comfortably reset.
matter. Yeah.
They've somewhat missed the opportunity now, because both red ships are back and it's a bit risky.
Yeah, I would go looking for a new Crusader here.
But also, they are going the wrong way. Oh,
Nah,
red team,
they know they let
red
red
team
team
might
catch
be
up.
going. Okay, my red team has turned around.
3 minutes and we're done.
Well, unless we get spots, because then we go into overtime.
Well,
Time to take a look at the overtime rules again.
this will not go to overtime.
I'm fairly certain this will go to overtime.
No.
Okay, to quote
Blue
the
is
rules.
moving back again.
To quote the rules, the game will continue into overtime if any of the following criteria are met: ships are doing damage to each other, or ships have spots.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
these the rules.
Yeah. But red is going north. Blue is
Oh,
just
red is
sitting in
going.
the corner.
This is what this map is infamous for. Like, one team going the one way, the other team going the other way, and they're never meeting.
No, what could happen is that the red team goes south again, spots blue, blue moves immediately on the one line, loses spots behind the wall, and it just keeps going. Still one
Okay, yeah,
minute,
blue
not
team is
2 minutes.
definitely playing for time right here.
They will just go forward as soon as they're spotted.
Yeah. Okay, red team is
Oh, it's going
spot.
fast
No, blue
as
team gets the
hell.
spots. Okay, shots out. Fia comes in. This dimension gets
They have to
seemingly
be
gets caught
aggressive.
with its pants down.
Have to. Ooh,
Oh, amazing watcher from the Sussex Satanist right there.
Fia's lost one engine. Is gonna break her to the Gatling of the Sosok. Is not? Ha!
It's
Mallet was
not
just in
okay.
time.
Interesting. This dimension gets double broken. Sussex actually now in a
Fia does
position where they
break
get.
now to something. Minotaur. Ha! I love it. God, I love the Minotaur.
Okay, we have Magnet on Magnet and Crusader on Crusader.
Sosok is gonna
Sussex
die here.
Satanist touches
Yeah.
down
Terrain.
and
Doom.
dies.
Rabelais is broke. No,
Is broken
now
again.
broken.
And oh, they've lost almost every single gun. Well, if only Dennis's Dimension brought some actual explosive damage.
Had a mortar on that side, it would have been dunk 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 done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on that range, you could even use
But-
greased mortar.
But still, wait, think about it. If red kills the Danny,
Yeah,
Dimension, they
blue team is just gonna
wins.
hold spawn and win.
Yeah, and wins. So they should
Yeah,
not
like-
kill it.
Yeah, definitely. This is a point where they should hold
So Danny should just go,
back on killing.
go right in between them. Now hold spawn and
You can definitely
now
see
you
that
see
the other blue
I don't-
ship is holding spawn. They should have respawned by now.
red is not choosing Gatling anymore, only Wachas. Huh.
Okay. Okay, with timer at 0, I'm gonna start the overtime. So we are officially in overtime now. The Dennis's Dimension goes down. Does not go
As
down.
long as everybody's on that
Oh,
armor.
I think Water is trying to kill himself. Oh, he's trying to get a kill. Okay, blue team, the other blue ship has force spawned on the top left corner of the
Fia
map.
is definitely going for it.
And overtime is over. There's stop match. Stop match, and it will be blue team obtain the victory.
Fia says nice kill. Yeah.
That was Water killing himself.
Nice.
Like, you could clearly tell that the crew on Dennis's Dimension, they weren't repairing anymore.
Isn't the overtime timer always running through?
No.
It
Its
stops
overtime
as
ends
soon-
if the conditions for overtime aren't met anymore.
Ouch. Yeah.
So- With Dennis's Dimension dead, there were no spots on the other blue ship, there was no damage being dealt.
So you just drive your ship into the mountain until it dies.
Like,
Yeah,
Water
nice.
clearly killed himself there.
Yeah.
So, with that, 20 and a bit minutes of match, it will be Kill Team Alpha obtain the victory with a final score of 3-4. Or 4-3. And that means we'll be going into the next match.
Aritane. Huh.
Yeah. Oh, if you would be so kind to change us to
I'm
Paraton.
already going. Which should not take us
Sure.
this long.
Yeah, let's do a bit of a short break. Where's my clock? 2 minutes of break are running. Do we want to continue chatting or should I put on the music? And break is over. Back to back to business. And it's a serious business as this is the final. You could say it's the final countdown.
Can
No.
you know?
No?
Well, what are these people counting down? The number of
Mm.
active koi players? I don't know.
You're tough, man. You're tough.
Well, if you have to come up with that particular song, you will only get hatred from me. I'm so sorry. It's just gonna be that way.
Yeah, yes, I should have
Well, you
asked.
know my taste in music, right?
I should have
So-
asked how much is the fish.
Yes. Then I'm definitely able to say, well, second finals. 4 to 5.
Hmm?
He's coming to the Netherlands in 2 months. I'm thinking about going. It will be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Scooter is not on a list of people I would like to see live, I have to admit.
It's just a good party.
Yeah. We're actually going to see Two Steps from Hell live.
Never heard of it.
Okay. I will send you
Can I
a
say?
YouTube link to a song. You can listen to it when we're done here.
You should definitely do that.
You will listen to the song and you will recognize it.
Ah, that's nice. Well, this is the same with Scooter, typically. You listen to something and say, where have I heard this before? Because it's all our covers.
Didn't I also send you that clip of Jimmy Fallon asking?
Yeah.
Wait, why did I send it? Oh, I sent it
Yeah,
in
you did.
the Thunder was Dark, didn't I?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
that.
okay. Heart of Courage is just such an amazing song. And Two Steps from Hell is just such an amazing band.
Cool.
But orchestra and whatever.
Ah.
Yeah.
We should be coming to the 1 minute mark here, I guess.
Oh, we're very close to the 1 minute mark, actually. And it seems nobody's picked the Galleon. Rejoice!
Magnate, double Pyrrha, double Magnates.
Mm-hmm. No.
Double Artling!
Oh god, the Pyramidians are exactly the same. Oh, fuck.
That will
The
be
Magnates
nice.
are almost the same.
One has a Carronade with...
No,
Might
one of them
make a
has the
difference.
mortar, the other one has a has a
Oh,
mortar
they
and
both
one more
have a Carronade
Gatling.
now. Oh.
Okay, we also have a
Mortar
Crusader.
over flak. Mortar over flak.
Like on Periton? Definitely.
Yeah. Jan, what are you doing? Come on, if only if I was on that ship, I would say, Jan, what the hell are you doing? But Grump is too nice.
Get Grump out of there and join in, I guess.
Grump is too nice, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see Crusader now instead of a...
Yeah.
That's nice.
And we're locked. And no one gets a minute. Because I want to get this over with. No, and also because I consider everything... If nothing happens in the last 30 seconds, then it's not close to lock.
Well.
What?
Right. Loaders are probably going out.
And it's time to ready up. Every darn time.
Oh. You only have to say, do it, and I will click.
Well then, do it please.
It has been done.
I think... Yeah, today, out of the... This is the 7th match I'm doing today. Only one of them wasn't force started.
Hmm.
And ship number 1 is the
Pause.
Okay, as I was saying, ship number 1 is the Soaring Booger. It is a Pyramidian built but Tears of Fuel. It's an Artling with shot items getting side flare and flamer. And what was that?
No need to rush here,
Banshee.
I guess.
Okay, ship number 2 is Dennis's Dimension. It's a Magnate piloted by water, it's me. On the Steuerbord Seite, it has a Gatling Mortar Carronade combo, and on the Backboard Seite, it has a Gatling Artemis Watcher combo.
Ship number 3.
Sorry.
The Magnate, piloted by Captain Jan, the Le Rap. On its right side, it is an Artemis Flak, heavy carronade. Left side, Gatling Artemis Watcher. Ship number 4, the Via, piloted by Hellfire, it's a Crusader. Front is a Watcher and a heavy carronade. Mid deck, a Banshee and Artemis. Back deck, Gatling Banshee. It's nice that German and Dutch names, nautical names, for the right and left side of the ship are so much similar.
Yeah. Backboard,
I wonder
Steuerbord.
if, yeah, I
Okay,
wonder who
ready?
came up with it.
Okay, everyone is ready. And at least I'm gonna assume readiness from Jan, and off we go.
Danny is still. Oh, wait. Yeah, water was not on the flying wheel there, on the wheel.
On the helm.
On the helm, sorry. Yeah.
Am
The Stuurwiel.
Steuerrad.
Steuerrad. Yeah, of course.
Okay, we had very brief spots there. Dennis's Dimension and Soringburger spotted for a split a second. Blue team taking a position behind the clock tower.
Oh! Rapelraar taking a position within the buildings.
Daring
Probably
today, aren't we?
Tactical bump.
Tactical.
And we might end up in the anti-clockwise rotation today.
It definitely seems like there's a bit of anti-clockwise rotation going on, as the red team is taking in the sites over on the eastern side of the map, while the blue team is doing some sightseeing on the western side of the map.
Well, maybe Hellfire feels adventurous today and actually moves east. Straight east.
I don't know. We'll see, we'll see.
Might get a spot on the dimension
Oh,
here.
I think
Yes,
there was
it
a
does.
shot. Yeah, we have spots, but no shots. And the battle drums are drumming away. Oh, Rob the Rob is going around, still going around. Red team is
Trying to
cut
get
into
a
one of the two alley, open
well.
alleys. They've gone full circle. Now red team is at the clock tower. And next to the Muse building.
Yes,
Actually, I think some angle on Labyrinth is my desktop. A screenshot from Paraton.
Huh.
I think Labyrinth was it. Really sure.
Yes, actually just moving in.
Fia is
moving
feeling
below.
very adventurous, gets stuck on terrain.
Spikes.
And they are...
Well, and now Raap is on his own.
And Raab, and Jan, whose hand was forced by the Fia rushing in, is now gonna potentially meet the same fate.
Well, not potentially. This ship is doomed.
I might be able to tuck away
No,
into
the Pyrrha can pop it. The Pyrrha can keep it popped.
And
So much.
how can the Pyrrha pop it? Banshees?
Wait.
It's gonna take a while.
It has a... Yeah, well.
It's an Artling, it's not a
Just
carrot.
Keep it going. Wait. Did I miss... Oh, wait. The
other one is also an Artling.
No, yeah, whatever.
Well, the other one was an Artling.
Pia responds.
And I
And
think
is in-
that was not a good spot to pick.
Rapelraap is low.
Okay, Soaring Booger is just hammering away at the Fia there. As his dimension stayed or went a bit lower to intercept the Rapla on the way in. As his dimension got broken. Fia got broken again.
Well,
Lost both their engines. Soaring Booger is broken, but Fia is
breaks
not in a position
again.
to follow it up.
Pia only gets...
Come on.
use those Banshees.
Okay, Soaring Booger, Tias has turned. One Banshee was enough. And the Larab will find out that buildings are hard. As they run straight into one. There's Dimension loses all of their guns though.
Oh
Due
my
to a
God.
Watcher. Soaring Booger coming around the corner. Going for the double focus here. On
That's
the
popped.
Larab. Break obtained.
Got broken.
Do we have a mortar
Gets
going?
Boinked.
Nope, we have a ram. The
Wow.
Rab gets rammed.
3 kills in less than 5 minutes. Welcome
Yep,
to Paradise.
we're picking up the pace.
That was an unfortunate spawn by Hellfire.
Oh, definitely. That spawn messed him up immediately. He spawned perfectly within the gun arcs of the red team.
Was Brett not spotted? I don't know. Why did it happen?
Potentially? It could have also been a bit of a miscommunication. Or
Yeah,
he was
but you
expecting
don't-
to spawn higher.
Ah. Oh,
Like
Jan is still
he-
loving the buildings here. Yeah,
Okay,
third
Larab and Fia deciding to take the quote-unquote new spawn.
Ah, yeah.
This has
Wow.
been the game for like 1.5 years now, 2 years.
Yeah. I'm so
Something
proud
like
there
that.
is now a feature that is new, even to me. It wasn't there in my time. You couldn't spawn in A4. It was
Like
horrible.
even in my time, and I started playing way after you.
Yeah, wow. No, you didn't start Playboy after me, did you?
I started
we'll
playing
check.
December 2019.
Yeah. Ah, I don't know. We'll look it up
We can check once we're in the lobby again.
at some point.
Well, bit of a exchange going on here. As this dimension got popped. The Larab appears to be in a bit of a double focus. They also lost their balloon. Soaring Boogers touches down on a building, almost at least. Remember, the terrain will devour you at any point. It hungers.
Yeah,
for
you don't want to get
blood.
popped on top of a building. This is why all these
And
carrots
there's
are
actually
so scary.
there's a few spots where you can go in, but you never get out again.
Wow.
There's one of the spots I'm missing immunity.
Hmm.
There's like with a goldfish, you can just shove yourself in there,
Yeah.
and your structure is below a floor, your balloon is above a floor, and you're
Ah.
stuck. You will never get out again.
Wow.
Of course, the Bridges of Doom on Water Hazard. Crusader goes in, Crusader doesn't go out again.
Yeah. Those bridges. They have claimed many lives. Pia is flanking here.
Oh, but Soaring
if
Booger is
Danny
already
just
facing
moves
them.
forward. Yeah.
Like, Soaring Booger was anticipating that. Sophia gets chased off immediately. Oh. They're still going.
Ah, if they can just go on top of it.
Watcher goes out, disabled, nothing. Instead the Watcher gets
Armor will-
disabled.
Armor might burn down.
Okay,
Yeah,
Water does
no.
a wild spin there. Interesting.
Loses only one
Red team-
engine. Got a little bit lucky there, I guess.
Red team decides to just focus on the Fear. Hellfire touches down on a building, and that will actually be his doom. Like,
Broken,
touching
lost
down
an
on that
engine.
hotel sign. There we go. Okay, Dennis' Dimension eats a Watcher into their ass, loses all of their engines, and gets broken. But Soaring Burger is able to just reverse, and they will be able, or should be able to engage the Rob. Soon, TM. Watcher goes out. Disables
I
nothing.
did not expect a 5-0, and this certainly can still happen.
Yeah. And Soaring Booger got broken, but there isn't that much follow-up potential with the Rob. And they have a Flug, which is beneficial in this situation. Then it's not going.
Yeah. The flag that I was bitching about, so...
Oh, triple
If it wasn't
Gatling
wor-
coming out of the red team here. Fia comes into the
Don't
park.
run into the building, Jan. Don't do it. Don't do
Oh,
it.
he did.
Don't do it.
He ran into
He's
the
done it
building.
again.
Oh,
Tactical turn.
he gets Envy Road.
Tactical turn.
But he's gonna end up on the next building again. The red team is really just ignoring Fear. That will cost them the
Suraboon
Soaring
will
Booger
get
here.
a kill here. Yeah.
But
but can
the
Danny
Dinosaur's
kill Danny?
Dimension will just try to Goomba Stomp the Larab, it seems. Like, well, okay, Dinosaur's Dimension survived
Gets
long enough.
skewered on terrain here.
Okay.
Oh.
Dinosaur's Dimension will go down first. But the Larab might also not make it. A pause gets called
Blue's going
again.
for pulse.
This time from the other team.
Wow. Pauze.
Okay, they just barely managed to hold their ship together.
Ah, it
Oh,
might be
Jan
that,
needs to restart his
Jan
game, okay.
crashed. Irvin has taken his spot. AI Irvin. So that's nice.
Or just imagine one of the red ships would have spawned in Alpha 1.
Yeah.
Like, then the Rob would have been doomed. But with Hellfire asking for it, your team spawns in Delta 1 instead. So both of the new spawns getting used today.
I was just looking at ships. I didn't notice that they were rocking a little bit before. Ah. That's nice. So this is messing up my aim.
I mean, there's also the whole turning bug thing.
Yeah, but now it's still just standing still. So this is finally you can see it.
Okay. We are unpausing. Go, go, go! Murder! Red rum! I mean, that actually looks somewhat cool. Like, let me just press this button. The magnate passing against the horizon, there's the shade in the distance.
Ah.
That looks really cool. I mean, this game can look really cool. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it has
I mean, that's why I'm
Beautiful.
using a screenshot from Periton as my desktop. And I'm specifically using Periton because it's one of the darker maps.
Yeah.
And Clash of Blackcliff is just too dark. Like, that map is black.
It's so nice to use a flamethrower on Blackcliff because you have these lanterns then in the sky.
Yeah, you'll like actually
beautiful.
illuminate.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
That was the biggest thing when I changed from my old laptop to this PC.
Mm?
The game, like, two things blew my mind. Shadows,
Yeah.
and just how dark some of the maps are.
Dark stuff was, yeah.
Like, especially Blackcliff. Blackcliff is just pitch black.
But if you have a magnate and you have it armor resist fire, it's just beautiful.
Okay, shots out on the Fear, and Larab is taking the forward position here.
Yeah,
Curious about that, as Fear
well,
is
I
not in
will
a
drop
position to
behind the building just
support.
to cover. Drops in cover.
Yeah, okay, he will drop in cover, so it's...
And red doesn't feel any need to go push here. Why should they?
Yeah, I mean, why should they? They have the lead, they have the first kill advantage, I think.
And then blue has to
They have the first kill
push with a
advantage.
Crusader. Well, I wouldn't like to do that.
Okay, once again, Jan or Larab taking the damage here.
Yeah,
Fear
but-
flanking.
Going forward, back, leaving Fia alone here. Really should
Soren
take
Burger
care.
is awaiting Fear to come around the corner here.
Ooh,
Trevil
Fia has decided, you know what?
Oh, he's gonna come around the other corner. I think he's... No, okay, no, he's turning away.
Oh,
he's not gonna
just
commit.
Get spotted again.
Yeah, okay, he can't commit anymore.
Right.
But I'm using terminology from other games. I guess it still applies.
In the end, everything is Dungeons and Dragons. Jan is again against the buildings. I'm not sure what he.
I mean, he can't reset. Obviously.
Wait,
I think he's trying to fit his magnate through here.
Yeah.
This does
It
not
doesn't.
fit.
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit.
Like, I think I went through the left gap. Sorry, I'm looking
The right one. Yeah.
from the other side. I'm
Yeah.
looking east. Yeah. I went through the left gap with a spire once, and that, like, barely fit.
Hmm. Ooh.
If Fear
yeah.
going for the flanking here, getting themselves
Gets
broken on a building.
broken. But red ships are turning, so Rap can enter a little bit
Yeah,
more
but
safely.
Fear is in an awful position right here. like-
Yeah.
If they get popped, they die. If they get broken, they also die.
Ah. What? This is just what
Like-
happened.
He hit the building, and that just doomed him.
Yeah. Periton claims another life.
Oh yeah, Periton definitely claims another victory. Yeah, death, life, whatever.
In the end, the map won. Yeah.
I mean, the maps always win.
That's definitely the way how Jan feels. I'm sure about it.
Okay, so that means this means that Kill Team Alpha has obtained the victory with a final score of 5-2, and that also means that they have obtained the final victory over...
Wow.
I shouldn't be saying final victory, should I?
No, this is not the words with need to say.
They have obtained the victory over all.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Kill Team Alpha for winning SCS
well
number
done.
441.
Nice revenge for the 5-0 that sent them into the losers brackets.
What was the final score of that match? 5-2?
5-0.
5-0?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, for 5-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, 5-0. There we
And
go.
then they just waited it out on Thornhold. And here they crushed them.
So, that leads us into the section where I used to advertise events, but there's no events left I would actually advertise, so...
Well, it's not that there's no events that we would like to advertise. We would like to advertise all events. There are just no events. You make it seem that there is an event, but you just don't want to advertise it. But
Well,
I'm not sure
I
it
mean,
happens.
there is 2 events still actively going, but one of them I don't want to endorse, and the other one is wildly out of my time zone.
Ah, yeah. So this is the problem. Yeah.
So,
This, for our European listeners, probably not so useful.
but yeah, so moving swiftly on to massive thank you as always to Portable Grump for organizing the entire event, setting everything up beforehand, so that I just have a lovely challenge to work my way through and need to worry about nothing beyond a bit of cat herding. So, thank you very much to Grump. Then, shout out to you, Trevil, and also Zennoch for keeping me partially company.
Well,
and preventing my inevitable descent into madness.
It's so lovely to be at your side, jumping down that gaping hole of madness.
If we go down together.
Yes.
Okay, so, and thank you to everyone for watching. Even though I doubt that many people will hear this. And
No,
yeah,
nobody will.
well,
Bye bye.
not
See you.
yet, not yet.
Wait.
I'm
not
still
yet.
doing my outro, okay?
Oh, wow, your outro is getting longer and longer by the week.
No, they're actually not.
Well.
I always go through the same steps.
Well.
So yeah, once again, thank you for everyone for watching. This has been SCS number 441, and I wish all of you a very good night, day, evening, wherever you might be, and goodbye.
Am I allowed now to say goodbye as well?
Yes.
Goedenavond.